last session, the crew, I believe, began in Prestige Worldwide. Oh, no, excuse me. You started by speaking to Laryl Silverhand in her office with none other than Mert, an individual who you believe runs the Waterdeep chapter of the Harpers, a secretive society who looks to root out evil in all its forms and prevent them from taking control in the local government or surrounding areas. Um, they said they could not get you out of the zone of truth, but that you had all night to try to gather as much evidence as possible of the wrongdoings of the Castlelanters. They did not. Let me repeat, or let me pull this back. They aren't in particular, although Laryl Silverhand as well, quite enjoyed the fact that you had killed Victoro Castellanter, and yet they could not put city resources to helping you. This is due to a infighting on the Council of the Masked Lords, and because of this, their hands are tied. So you set off at Mert's instructions, basically, to go look in the mausoleum of the Castle Lanterns. Arriving there, you fought off a group of cultists, or excuse me, you fought off a group of devils, a Cambion, and another howling devil, and found a cultist near death who you saved. You let's actually go to Prestige because we can see what she looks like.
I thought we saved two different people.
You did. You saved Three Fingers and Vale. Vale was the cultist. Three Fingers sort of stumbled out. He revealed himself to be an agent of the Harpers who worked for Mert, and he had been watching at Mert's request. While you were in the mausoleum, I believe it was Alistair, did a little bit of a snoop around, and you ended up finding the last Eye of Galore.
Oh, that was Zusanu.
Oh,
yeah, Zusanu found it.
My
You
bad.
guys always laughing at me taking the time to detect magic.
Nonetheless, you found the last Eye of Galore, which Alistair dutifully put into the Stone of Galore, and the artifact was fully repaired and ready for full use if you so wish.
So that would have meant that they could have found our statue with detect magic.
Not necessarily.
Yo, what does this even fucking artifact of galore even do? Now that we have it, it's powerful. What the fuck does it do?
It's gonna lead us to the treasure, bro.
Yeah, probably try to turn Alistair against us at some point, but bridges in the future.
You brought everybody back to Prestige Worldwide. Did we end here specifically, I believe?
Did we go to the windmill?
That
We
was
were gearing up to do that.
Yeah, our next step was to rush out of here to go to the windmill
Oh, I thought we did go to the windmill.
and
Not
hit
yet.
that time to
Didn't
make the zone of truth.
Isn't that where we fought something?
We
No,
didn't go there
not
yet.
yet gone to the windmill. You did fight something in the mausoleum.
In the mausoleum, right? That's okay.
I believe that everybody only took a short rest, meaning you are not fully, all your spell slots are not necessarily fully returned. But that you were heading directly for the windmill from Prestige Worldwide, and I think it's either 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm willing to say 3 in the morning to give you that extra hour. And so I guess we should start at the windmill. Does anyone want anything to happen on the way from Prestige Worldwide, or do we need to pull it back to Prestige Worldwide for a moment to begin the session?
I mean, I still want to serve this manicore meat.
We gotta
It's the middle of the night, bro.
gotta stay out of jail. Stay out of jail first.
We got a long day ahead of us here. We got a long day.
You can
Sounds
give it
like
to
we're gonna
Grub
need a
Grub.
lot of energy.
You could
which
give it
we're
to
gonna
Grub
need to
Grub to
eat.
start preparing. Okay.
Oh, we can't trust that with Grub Grub. That'll be our victory feast.
Grub's sleeping.
Love it.
Don't worry, Volk. I didn't forget about the Manticore meat.
Okay.
It's still on. All right. It's still on the to-do list.
What I will say is that Grub Grub served you all with copious amounts of coffee while you were hanging out at Prestige Worldwide, and so nobody has yet to take a point of exhaustion.
Thanks, Grub Grub.
Always got our
Um,
back.
So I will dump everybody onto the map. Oh, is this the right one? Where are all the characters I put down? No, why aren't they there? Alright, it's okay. I'll redo this quickly enough. So you guys are walking down the street as a group, and you are being led by Vale to this windmill, which is currently outlined. And she will be this character. So this is Vale here. Yeah, who's playing that sweet ass music?
Sorry.
Did,
Scroll on Instagram.
did you fix your phone there, Volknar?
Actually, no, it's getting fixed tomorrow.
Bummer, dude.
Actually, it actually broke even worse. Now there's like a complete gape in my iPhone screen
An Android.
that it's gonna, like, if water gets in it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fuck everything up.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
But
Go.
after
You
I get it
one
fixed,
day.
I get a $700 off the iPhone 13. I have an
Whoop,
XR right
whoop.
now. That'd be sick.
Nice. All right. You are led down the street in the middle of the night by none other than Vale, who leads you to. Actually, I'll toss you guys up here. She'll be in the front. If you want anything in particular to happen along your midnight or your late night walk, I should say, it can happen. But as she rounds the bend, she says it's right up here, and she points, and you can see ahead of yourselves what is effectively this large stone building with a broken windmill atop this. There is a second floor up here, from what you can tell, within this circular area, and there is a single floor home, maybe a warehouse of some sort, unclear specifically at this time because it's dark and everything. But there is a a single story building attached to the back of this windmill from your vantage point. Let me just double check to see if there's any other descriptors here.
Did my bird get killed at any point? The last couple sessions?
It got killed, I thought, at one point in. Oh no, you brought it back. I think you should have it.
Okay.
I think you brought it back like the last long rest we did while we were like in the catacombs or whatever.
So I'm out of spells, so I couldn't have summoned it.
No, I actually think you have it back though.
Okay.
The description of the windmill is that it's a crumbling two-story stone building with a windmill long before the city rose up around it, but it's mostly dilapidated and it wouldn't be able to spin by the wind at this point. From what you can tell, all the doors are wooden, closed. The walls on the outside are covered in graffiti. This area does not seem as run down as the windmill itself. The windmill seems dilapidated, abandoned. There are empty frames without glass. There is no light emanating from the windmill at this time.
Is there like a second story window or balcony or something?
You can see that there is an open window. Yeah, there are windows into a second story as well, if you would so like to look into that.
I think like the last hour we did, like start at the top, work our way down.
Harry would walk in or go check out the front door.
Alright, so the front door is going to be a little different.
Or yeah, whatever sort of entrance there appeared to be.
You think that there is a door. Let's see. From what you can tell, there's probably a door here, here, and here.
And where are the blades on top of the circle part?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The windmill would be like above this in this direction. And the the circular area here, this has the second story above it. Everything else down here is only a single story.
All right. If that's the front, Harry's gonna slowly creep around, check around the back.
Okay.
Alistair would send his bird to sort of do like a bird's eye view of the place, to like fly up and over, see if it can see anything in any of the like second story windows.
Sure. Let me just.
And
So-
I'd like lean against the wall so I could be looking through the bird's eyes.
Okay. Harry, can you give me a perception check as you walk around? And Alistair, go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
Yeah, and so Harry like I guess knowing is a perception check, but like while rocking around 12,
Eesh. That's actually a 9.
he's expecting something in here because like the guy dying was like saying windmill, so like
Sure.
I'm expecting something inside. So I'm creeping
Harry's-
around trying to
Harry's ready
figure
for
out
trouble.
what's inside. Yeah. At least from the inside.
Gotcha. And so I'm revealing like a little bit of a view around as you walk around, basically. You can't really see far. The street lamps or any ambient light from the city shines in through the open, like the unglassed window frames, and yet it's pretty dark on the inside. Alistair, your bird basically sees the same thing on the second floor. It can see maybe a foot or, no more than 5 feet roughly inside, just based on what's going on. It definitely doesn't see any movement on the inside, but based on the glances it gets as it does a flyby, nothing.
Okay. Is it able to see any sort of possible entrances if we can't get in on the ground level?
Yeah. So there's multiple different, so window, 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 door, door, window, 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 window. There's like a lot of windows along the sides.
Okay.
Toss me a rope, Alistair. I'll go tie us something to climb up with.
Alistair would like snap out of being inside the bird and be like, "Oh, let's wait to see what Harold finds. He seems to be doing a circle around the place. Maybe there'll be another way in. We don't have to climb anything."
Well, you guys wouldn't have to climb anything.
Sure.
And so I'm just like opening up what the bird can see as well. It looks like there's a few rooms here it can see into. One portion has a staircase, and that would be the northwestern section in particular. Otherwise, it looks like it's a abandoned building of some sort.
And remember, boys, we're pressed for time too.
Yeah.
This might be a good time to just flex our muscles and just bust
Yeah.
in.
Barge in, let's go.
So are these are Vale's friends that were like other masked people that were here to?
So
Yeah.
for
What do we know about these people that were?
yeah, these were individuals who Vale had been invited to tag along with. Vale was invited by her boyfriend. This is the story that she's told you. She was invited by her boyfriend to join a secret society that would help make her wealthy. She was tagging along with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend and their other friend were killed when the demons were summoned. The two individuals who had the gem that they threw in the mausoleum, which exploded and summoned the demons, fled the mausoleum, returning to the windmill that they had said was a potential base of operations of theirs. That they'd gone by this place. They said it was one of their bases of operations. This is the only place that she thinks people could be.
Maybe we should ask Vale more about like these people, like you know.
Ask her what'll happen if we
First
go
of all,
inside.
like if they're like, is this like, if they're men or women? I mean that should be. I know you guys wear masks, but what do they
Yeah.
identify as?
Do you have a description?
Yeah.
Vale goes, they don't use pronoun. No. Vale says it's a smattering of Waterdevians of different types, different races, different genders. From her experience, it's younger folk who are more prone to taking risks, who are interested in power and wealth that they may not be able to find elsewhere. But this is just from the fleeting glance with which she's had, because she's a newer recruit. She's only been to one other meeting.
Okay, so you're not aware of any kind of like combat training these people would have.
She herself has no combat training. She suspects that her boyfriend had little to no combat training, but that does not necessarily mean that those involved would not have combat training.
Okay.
Is this a window?
Yes, that is a window.
Harry tries to go through the window.
Yeah, you can climb through the window without issue. You
So
really
Harry
don't
has a
have...
quarterstaff with a 5-foot radius of light at the tip.
Yeah. Alistair would look back to the group and say, "All right, boys, spread out and try to find a way in this place." So like have everybody like fan out around the place.
All right. Where were the doors? Like maybe Victor and Volknar going through the doors, and
And then I'm basically gonna
And
like
Harry's
Yeah.
gonna go towards the.
I think we should do like a flush them out
Okay.
situation and just like
then-
yeah.
with my bird, I'm gonna try to
Oh.
like perch my bird up on top of this place and like be like a scout if
So
anybody approaches to
door.
like notify me.
Are we gonna leave anyone to watch Vale?
I mean, I think Vale's like with us, right?
Sure. I mean, I'll
Maybe, like, have her sit-
I'll
like, look at
babysit her.
Victor.
She can come with me to like a door, but I'm I'm not gonna
I mean,
just stay
she
outside.
yeah, she doesn't really want to go in. She doesn't really have any interest in
Nah,
going in.
I
She's never actually
insist you
been in
come with
herself.
me, Miss Vale. Yes. Victor's
Stay
waiting
on our
by
side.
he's waiting
Keep
by
us
the
safe.
door for his cue to make a dramatic entrance.
So there's 3 different doors that you can do. There's this one here. There's one just to the south of you, and then there's one to the southeast of you as well.
Okay.
And so, Volknar and Zusanu, what are you guys doing?
I'd
I go with
fly
Victor?
up to try to go in the balcony.
Okay, so
Or, like, the second
Zusanu's going to
story.
go up top. Volknar, you're with Victor.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll put you here. All right, let's switch over really quick to the upstairs. You want to fly up into one of these broken open windows up here, Zusanu? Which one?
It's the one that's right in front of me. I'll go into
Alright.
this.
And do you have light or not?
How stealthy do I feel like being? Not at first.
Not at first.
So I'd go like perch on the frame, and do an ocular assessment of my surroundings.
Okay. It's very limited what you can see. I will say that you get this much, and it just looks like there's like debris right on the ground from the moonlight shining directly through the broken window. There's a little bit of glass, but it wouldn't be a problem. Like even if you were barefoot, you could step around it. There are rags or blankets of some sort, ancient, tattered, moldy, disgusting.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh. 19.
That's pretty good. You hear your friends moving about the sides of the building. You do not hear anything within this room or see anything within this room. Everything seems sort of quiet at this point in time.
Then fuck it. I'll cast dancing lights and have the 4 lights like spread out and move around the room.
Okay.
Very
So you have a-
non-stealthily.
The room is lit up pretty aggressively then through the 4 lights. You're able to see at different moments in time several different things. There's a staircase to your east, or to the east, or the west, excuse me, to your right. There are 3 doors. One 2, 3, and they are all wooden and closed. The wheel for the windmill sits in front of you. You believe that the grinding mechanism itself is probably below, like what they would actually use, but this is like the turning mechanism.
Okay. Ooh, shillelagh.
Gotcha. Let's switch back over to the first floor. We will go back to Zeus in a moment. Harry, you've made your first move. We're just gonna pull Zeus here. Alistair, Volknar, and Victor. What are you guys doing?
There's a door here. I jiggle the handle.
Which one? This one, or this one?
The one I'm in front of here.
Gotcha. Okay. The handle is unlocked.
Opens door.
All right, and you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Does Alistair's got that armor that can like change into things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you shapeshift into a masked, not shapeshift, but like your armor into like a masked, like.
Before
Person.
Alistair walks through the door, turns to and Victor and says, "That's a great idea." He turns into Vale, who wears the same. He wears the same clothes as Vale now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was actually
So-
thinking about doing that, but I didn't have any spell slots. But I forgot I have that armor.
So as you do this, you transform into this individual, and then you open the door and you walk in. It's pretty clear that this is most likely a place where squatters live. There's nobody here at this time, but there are old furnishings, piles of garbage. It looks like individuals have have sacks or like really rough rucksacks that they would have in their piles, sort of thing, in their own little like corners of the area that they might squat in. This is not an area where any Waterdavian who owns property would be. It is it's a homeless camp.
Yeah. Okay. Alistair thinks this place is gross. And,
It does reek.
So this is all like walled off, right? It's like a separate room.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'd summon my mage hand and kind of like poke around all the debris and see if I can find anything that sticks out to me.
Make an investigation check.
23.
I mean, there's like very little of any value here, to be honest. You suspect that if there were individuals living here at one point in time, they took the most important items of that they might own with themselves.
I'm more just like looking for clues of the cultist people.
There's really nothing.
Okay. And then also like I'm like looking at the wall, see if there's anything that looks like a potential like false brick or something, like that could hide like a mechanism.
Sure. With the 23, you think you might have been able to find something, but you really don't see anything that's like sticks out or would nothing sticks out like a sore thumb.
Okay. All right. Alistair's he's seen enough here. He's gonna move on and like say to the lads, that room looks clear.
Victor and Volknar, what are you guys doing while that's happening?
Well, Victor's just waiting for his cue because we still don't.
Okay.
We haven't like formed an actual plan yet. We're just kind of winging it, so it's not gonna.
I mean, we're just like looking for these people.
Yeah, we don't want to the way I figure this going is, like we're gonna ambush them. So like, if Alistair could like draw them out, and then we just kind of like jump them. I'm waiting for him to maybe try to run or,
Ready your action.
just waiting to see what these people do.
Harry, what are you doing?
Just trying to find baddies inside.
All right, so you go into the room to the north, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So you will open this door, and you've got like 5 feet of light, roughly. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. It opens into another room. This one is, frankly, horrifically disgusting. Um, again, garbage all over this floor. It looks like this may have been used as the latrine by the smell.
Get them on clean as you go.
There's like a bench over on this side. There is refuse and all manner of disgustingness all over the floors as your light, as you hold your staff alight and you move around to see the insides
Harry
of.
bangs his staff like on the ground then to make like a little bang noise,
Okay. Uh,
and then
how
listen. Yeah, well, like loud enough to like. He wants to know. I'm trying to see if like anything is in this room that would, I don't know, or
scurry?
start moving. Yeah, that would start moving if it heard a noise or something, without having to like walk around and look, kind of see if anything stirs.
Make a perception check.
Sure. 18.
Pretty good. You do see a few cockroaches scurry out from under some of the refuse under the bench.
All right, then Harry will head back the other way towards the. I
You
assume
know,
the
but what if they're
Oh.
enemy druids who are just wild shaped?
in the cockroaches. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let them be cockroaches then. Let them do them,
Okay.
Punishment enough.
and just go the other way.
And as you move to the other side of the room from which you originally entered, there are several different cots, or they're not cots, they're bedrolls on the ground. It looks like this might be where folks sleep rough again.
Then what is over here? If I use my pointer, what's over here look like on my map?
Sorry, so
Am I walled in?
you are walled in, yes.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So is there no door out? Oh, I guess it led right. This is just like a back room from the that
There
front
is a
thing then.
Sorry, there is a door right here. There is a wooden door.
Okay, then let's go through there.
Okay. And as you open this door, you open into what appears to be some sort of dark hallway. You can't fully tell, and again, you don't have enough light necessarily to really peer into the depths of the darkness too far.
And then the main door's right here.
As you move across this dark hallway, you do see the main door across from you.
All right. Well, while I'm here, Harry will open it up.
Okay. And you open the door and you see Victor across from you.
Victor!
Victor waves.
Doesn't seem like anybody's at home yet, guys. I'm gonna keep looking, but seems pretty empty in here.
Yeah, while you're here, Harold, we could
Yeah, what's
discuss
up?
what the overall, like, what the plan is here.
Well, I think we're looking for evidence of demon.
Looking for
Demon
evidence of
summoning.
demons. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to link the demon.
Do you want us to wait out
catacombs.
here? Do you want us to come in?
It's up to you. I'm gonna keep snooping. What's her? This dying people over here said to come here. So there's either clues here or something's here.
Someone's getting hit.
Yes, somebody is getting hit. Sorry, it's just like 16. Does that hit you, Harry?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
That being said, there is a let me switch to this one. There is a crossbow bolt that zips by you and you hear it thunk against the stone. So in just a moment we will start combat. I have
Dang.
to
Yeah.
Harry does like a little Matrix like backwards thing.
Should we
Whoa!
roll? Should we roll initiative or wait for your go?
give me 30 seconds. I have to do one thing and then I'll be right back and then we'll roll initiative.
I.
You guys ever seen The Jerk?
The jerk.
Jerky boys.
No, it's a Steve Martin movie.
It sounds from
It's
Steve.
kind of a classic.
Sounds
There's a
familiar.
scene where he's like at a
Or-
gas station and there's a sniper trying to kill him and the sniper keeps missing and he's just kind of looking at these paint cans and all this stuff, all these holes, and he's just like, what's going on?
Is that the
Oblivious.
naked gun?
No, the jerk.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative. Nice. Do we have Volknar still?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I almost beat you, Victor.
Just refreshed my DDP.
Well, I get advantage, so
I know.
tough. One of them was a 2.
That's how I compare my rolls, though, for initiative, is if I can beat Vic.
Alrighty, let's see.
Jeez.
Hopping in to the order. Victor, what would you like to do as you see a crossbow bolt lance behind Harry and strike the stone of the ancient dilapidated windmill?
Okay. So I can see the arrow.
You can see the bolt
Oh, the
zip
bolt.
behind him and clatter to the floor.
Is it at an angle that would tell me it was someone on the same floor or someone that has like high ground on him? Like
100% same floor, and it came from, like you're looking through the doorway, it came from the left, which would be the north.
Okay.
Came from the grassy knoll.
Well, it looks like someone just took a shot at you there, Harold. And I'm very concerned, so I'm going to enter the building. What should I do with this lady? So if I wanted
Tell her
to
wait here.
if I wanted to bring Vale with me, like does that
Oh.
affect like movement or how would that affect the situation?
I'm gonna say if you just yell at her like follow, it's not gonna require anything from you at this time beyond a force of persuasion.
Okay.
But you don't have to use charisma for this if you don't want. You can use something else if you think it's sensible.
I mean, I would probably intimidate her into following me.
Okay.
So let's yeah. So I'm gonna tell her to follow me in an intimidating fashion. So I got 22 for that check.
Oh yeah, she's going to meekly follow you.
Okay. Let's say so. I think it's like 5, 10, and I will look. Is this open to the north?
It's open. There's a open area here, but you really don't have a lot of visibility, and the only visibility that you have is due to Harry's staff shining a little bit of light in this direction, but not a ton.
Okay. Just see how much movement I'm using here. So 5, 10. All right. I guess we'll inch forward a little bit more.
Okay. And you do so into the darkness.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone still.
Okay. Do we have? I think we got all the doorways covered, right? So, Victor, he'll say hello. Like, who's saying? We? Yeah, no. You missed your shot. Give him antagonize him a little bit.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, like ready in action?
Yeah.
Anything?
We'll ready in action. We'll, guess we're in the dark here, so can't really do much. We'll ready a classic longsword attack.
Okay.
Good choice.
Longsword attack readied.
Yeah.
And that is going to bring us to Alistair. What would you like to do?
Alistair? Give me 1 sec. Well,
Alistair doesn't even know what's going on.
I probably would have heard the commotion, yeah?
Maybe.
Okay, I forgot to.
I think you said something. I think you literally said something about like a bolt. when
I
you
did
got
talk to
hit.
Harold. I mean, is he in earshot of the conversation I was having with Harold?
Yeah. He's only like 20 feet away.
Okay.
Volknar
Well-
could relay anyway.
Well, my I can at least get to like here with my movement, and then I'd be like, where'd that bolt come from?
Victor points if you can see him.
Okay.
To the north.
I
And
can
so
see.
as you
Harry's
walk into
ducking
this
and
room,
covering.
and Vale is just like standing there looking around like, I can't see anything. From your line of sight, so you can see several different things. This opens up into a hallway here to the south. You can't see beyond the corner really at this time. There is a very funny sight to your north. There's an
Okay.
individual within feet of Victor. Both of them unable to see each other in the dark, you suspect, considering the way they're standing and looking around. Let me just see what else you might be able to see. There is a second individual standing in the dark who you can make out. This person is standing sort of diagonally and off to the left of the other person. There is a hallway to the northeast that leads around a corner. You suspect that there's something more to the northwest, but you don't have a vantage point based on just walking into the room at this moment in time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action dash, get up next to Victor, and say, "There's someone right here," and attack them with my rapier.
Okay.
19.
That is a hit.
Okay. And I don't get sneak because they're not engaged, right?
They are not engaged. That is correct.
Okay.
You stab right into them without too much of an issue. You clearly surprise them, however, so you might actually get sneak.
Okay. So you want me to roll sneak damage then?
Yeah, I think it makes sense to.
Okay. Another 10.
Okay. And so you're able to stab them and surprise them, and as the blade goes in, they begin to jump back, and they jump back into the stone wall, which sadly only pushes the blade deeper into them. And they die.
Oh. Nice. Saved you, Vic. Alistair gives him a wink.
Oh, thank you, Alistair. You're so heroic.
That's right.
You cannot see the wink.
Okay. Nice.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Alistair?
I'd yell out, "There's another one in front of you, Victor."
And in fact, there's more than just another one. There's an extra one. So there's two.
There's two in front of you, Victor.
Harry would yell out, "Will someone turn the damn lights on?"
Alistair, that is your full turn. Volknar, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Let's see. I'll run in. Do like my 20 feet this way. And I'll do 20 feet up, and I'll attack this sinister-looking rogue or whatever the fuck it is.
Demon looking lady.
Yeah, I'll see the Great X +1 regular attack with a 16 to hit.
DM muted.
Don't know.
DM muted. DM lost my.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a hit.
All right. 11 damage.
Cool. Go ahead and describe your kill.
I'll just chop off its stupid fucking face.
And as you do, you chop off both mask and face.
Nice. That is just a skeleton with eyes. Not even eyes. I go deeper than the eyes.
Should we consider keeping one of these people alive?
Not
Why?
at this point. There'll be
You
more.
ask questions. This like succubus lady. Let's keep her alive.
Yeah.
They shot at me, man.
I mean, keeping her alive might be dangerous, but sure.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Volknar?
No, that's all.
Okay.
Well, he has.
Harry.
You haven't. Doesn't he have his other attack? Does he? Can he
Oh,
use it?
can I move and attack again?
How many feet did you move?
I think like 30.
You got 40?
I got 40.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can totally move and attack again.
All right, I'll step over this bitch's dead body and attack this succubus thing.
Ooh, this one was kind of cute.
The tiefling. All right.
Tiefling. How tall are tieflings?
They're human sized, humanoid sized.
All right.
A 14 is a hit.
10 damage.
Once again, describe your kill.
I'm gonna chop off her fucking stupid antler-looking things.
And as you go
turn the
directly,
mouth after.
yeah, she's dead on the ground.
Nice.
There are no individuals that those of you with dark vision can see in this area at this point in time. Volknar, you do see what appears to be a bit of a stairway to the northeast, or excuse me, northwest, whereas there is a hallway to the northeast.
Okay.
Um,
I'll in turn.
That brings us to Harry. What would you like to do?
Harry can't see shit. He's gonna ask if anyone can see anything else. Is there any more of them?
I think all that are in this room are dead.
Fireball in the middle of the room. See what happens.
5, 30. Alright, looks like I can go to here. Boom. Here I'll try to go, before I guess he goes too far. That's as far as he can go. But peek around the corner here. Point his staff out to light it up. And then probably end up just hiding behind the wall though. There's nothing there. That's all I got.
Sorry, Zeusinu. It is your turn. You hear commotion down the stairs. You can see the stairs to your right, or the west in this instance. And it sounds like something's happening down there, and you hear Volknar and Victor and the sounds of most likely violence.
So I go over to the top of the stairs. Ooh, I also, shit, I'm detecting magic this whole time. If I'm like around the party, would I like become familiar with like their particular like magical signatures to be able to like ignore it?
Yeah, I think that's if you see the outline of those magical items, you would recognize them as your friend's items.
Okay. Do I see like anything else on this floor?
Not in particular. Definitely not magical.
Okay. Because I'd yell down, because out of game, it sounds like they kind of have this. I'd yell down, be like, "Yo, you guys good? You need help?"
And
Would they
I
be able
don't.
to
See,
respond?
I can't see.
Yeah, so Victor can't see anything.
It's real dark down here.
You got a couple guys have dark
Just
vision.
hearing, all I hear is some whooshes and an axe entering people, and some
A lot of
groans.
bloodshed down here. Volknar just sliced some
Yeah.
people up.
The ground's getting slippery and sticky, and
Oh yeah, and for the record, Harry, because nothing else is going on, readied a firebolt when he hid behind the corner in case something goes on.
Gotcha.
I guess
Nothing else to do.
in interest of time, because I know we're kind of strapped for it, I'd be like, all right, guys, keep it up. Yell if you need me, and I'd continue like clearing out this top floor as best I can to
Okay.
search for hidden shit or magical whoosy what's its.
All right. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
So I'd start at this door.
All right. And opening this door and sending in your dancing lights. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool. You see what would be, again, an empty room. In this instance, large sections of the roof have caved in above these rooms, leaving holes through which birds and precipitation can enter. The floor is littered with broken shingles, bird droppings, wrecked furniture, other detritus, and scores of pigeons flood leave the room through the rafters as you open the door.
A little offended that my bird brothers fled at the sight of me, but it's all right. I'm a grown duck. I can move past it. So if am I confident there's nothing in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would move across the hallway. Check this room.
Okay. That is going to open up into another empty room, but this one actually has a door on the southern side. Did we lose Folknar?
I, don't,
No,
I think he's
sorry.
just heavy breathing on his microphone.
Yeah, I'm just like laying on a pillow right now, and I'm just like
Uh-oh.
kind of
Uh-oh.
sleeping. Oh, I'm not sleeping yet.
There is a door to your south. And that would be, let me see, that is 5, 10, 15. So this is probably all your movement? 5.
Yeah, I was gonna just dash.
Okay, cool. So then you could go and open this door to the south if you so wished.
I do so wish.
All right. And opening that area to the south, there is another room here. There's a door. There's no door in this room. It is once again similarly described. Turned over, disgusting, lots of bird droppings.
Do I have? Let's see. That was what, 10 feet to get from the first door to this door.
I think that's roughly right.
So that means I have 15 left. I guess I'll go back and I'll start like going around this thing to head towards this southern door.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, and since I still have my bonus action though, right?
I think you said was that your dash? Because you started at the window.
Well, is dash? Does that take your action?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Unless
So-
you're a rogue.
So would
That'd
I
be
still have my?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You've got 10 more feet of movement. So you could go and open that door if you wished.
Ooh, I do wish.
All right. And so you open this door, and it opens into what is actually a bedroom. There's a. I will do this. There's a bed in this room that sits against a wall. There's a desk on the other side, and there's an open window. This room looks like the window is actually like partially boarded up. You can see through the gaps easily enough. Hence, during a flyby, people were able to see in. But in general, this looks much better kept. In particular, the apartment is in good repair. There's a wood-framed king-size bed with clean mattress standing against the wall. Across from the window stands a wooden armoire. There's a door just to your right / to the west there.
Can I step into the room, or is this like the furthest I can go?
I think that's like the furthest you can go based on all the movement. We are going to switch back to the other one because it will now be the turn of somebody
But
else.
so if we use our action to dash, does that also use up our bonus action, or is that like a separate thing?
So your bonus action is actually still available if you so wish.
I would have just tossed my dancing dagger in the air just to have it like ready to go.
Gotcha. And it is done. Alistair, what is your AC?
17, I think now. Yeah.
Then another crossbow bolt strikes the floor in front of you. Does not hit you, but somebody took a pop shot at you.
Hey,
Nick.
I'm
you
on your
hear-
side.
You hear a voice to the south shouting, go downstairs. Tell them we've got company. And you hear footsteps. You hear something opening, closing, and then you hear another individual stepping forward behind you and taking a swing at you. Actually, let me see.
Vale's in trouble.
Alistair's in trouble.
Is this is still round 1 of
Yes, this is still
Okay.
round 1. This individual rolls very poorly.
Can Victor see them?
Oh yes, you can definitely see them actually.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction because the sentinel reaction.
Go for it. But also you had that action, I believe.
Oh,
Shit, you're right.
can I do
snap.
both?
I think I'll allow 2 attacks if you can
All
do
right.
that.
23 to hit.
That is a hit. They're not undead, but that is a hit.
7 damage, and then I'll take the second attack.
Been so long since we've seen your other sword.
20, which I assume hits, and then
Yes.
so 16 damage to this guy.
Gotcha. They're nearly bloodied.
Indoor woman by the looks of them.
Oh, it's a lady.
Victor, all about using the proper pronouns.
Well, you know, I'm pretty progressive. I just zoomed in. I didn't zoom in on the tokens because looks.
Are you assuming their gender by their looks,
They got a
Victor?
little. There's some feminine features there.
And she yells, "Ah!" as you slice into
Could
her.
be a child.
She is hurt by this. Her attacks miss on Alistair, and that actually brings us directly back to your turn.
All right, fantastic.
Oh God.
I would ask Alistair, while this person's standing there and can hear this, I would ask Alistair, should I kill this person or should we keep him for questioning? Sounds like whoever hollered, sounds like there's more coming. So
Yeah, Alistair turns to Victor and says, "Yeah, there's more on the way."
all right, so kill him. We're under. Kill them all. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes. Save one of the last ones.
All right. And then I would instruct Vale to get behind me. So we're kind of gonna switch places there.
Done and done.
And then I will take my 2 attacks on. Ooh, got a 12. It's not.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. And a 9.
Oof.
That is also
Yeah.
a miss. This individual, unlike some of the
Damn.
others, is actually carrying a sword. She seems to be trained in combat, unlike some of the others on some level, and she is able to parry your blows.
Okay. And then, because I know Alistair's gonna want to do. I mean, Alistair's gonna get a sneak attack anyway. But I forgot bonus action. We're gonna try to shove this person onto the ground.
With your shield.
Yep.
Nice.
I think it's
strength.
athletics. Athletics is the roll. That's 25.
She be prone.
All right.
Excellent.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Victor?
No, that's all my. That's all I got.
Okay. Alistair, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attack this lady who is prone on the ground with my rapier. 18.
That is a hit.
All right. And do I get the sneak damage with this as well?
Absolutely.
Bada bing, bada boom. 26 damage.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Nice.
She's on the ground. Alistair sees her, weak spot and just, both hands on his rapier, stabs her. Pulls his
Done
sword
and
out.
done.
Yep. Flips off the blood. No one can see it though because we're in the dark.
And as she dies, you can hear her gurgling last breaths, calling for Asmodeus.
Uh-oh, boys. This is just the start of it. Alistair readies his blade.
Who's Asmodeus?
Sounds like one of them's got a name.
Is anybody
And I still have movement.
Oh, you do. But first and foremost, is anybody proficient in religion?
Doubtful.
Negative.
How about
Proficient in religion?
yeah?
Like your skill.
Mm,
Are
I
you a
think we've heard that name
skillful
before, though.
religion person?
No.
No,
How
alright.
I can
about-
add new proficiency.
How about history?
Yeah.
Susanu is, but he's not down there.
You are not within earshot, I will say.
Oh wait, hold on. What were we just talking about? History.
Proficient in
in what?
history,
History? No. What was the first one?
religion.
Religion? No. Okay.
Okay.
Neither-
Okay.
neither.
All right. Well, then we will move on from this. You are still in turn order. Alistair, what would you like to do with your movement?
So Alistair, hold on, I gotta see something real quick. Sorry. Okay, requires an action. Alright, not gonna do that. But I'm gonna move. And I have a lot of movement because of I haven't used my bonus action. So it's 1, 2, 3. Can I see anything when I get like this far? Anything more than before? Or is this like a corner?
There is a corner to the left. There is a door to the south.
Like a door right here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to so it's 20 movement. I'm gonna peek around this corner.
Okay. And this opens into a corridor continuing on to the south.
Okay. So 25. I'm gonna jiggle this handle.
It is unlocked and the door can swing open if you so wish.
Yep, opening the door.
All right. And before you, you see a room that is very similar to the one that you originally saw. You suspect that this is somewhere that people sleep rough.
Okay. Alright.
It does
Around the-
continue around a corner there, just to the southeast, just in case, before you go further. But so far as you can tell, everything looks similar.
I want to look around this corner.
Gotcha. And as you look around this corner, you see that it is a hallway that continues on to the south.
Okay. So now we're getting into the bonus action dash territory. I believe. Because this is 25, so or this I think this is 25 here.
Gotcha.
Go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so this was 30. And this is 35. Okay, so now we're in bonus action dash.
And the hallway turns at the end to the west.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around this corner.
And there's a door. There's a door just right. Stupid thing. Sorry, I
It's
like.
I heard
There
them
we go.
yelling this like somewhere, right?
Yes, you did. You heard go downstairs and warn them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where downstairs is. So there's a door like right here, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So then this would be 50, and then go up here 55. Jiggle this door. So
Okay. And
this one
opening it.
open.
Yes, yeah, it totally opens without issue.
Yep, popping her open.
Okay. And it opens into another room. You can see that there's a window down to the south here. To the north, you can see different bits of the room opening up before you. You can't see around the corner fully from your vantage point, but again, it looks pretty dilapidated.
Yeah. I think this is my full move if I just like move here, just like peek in.
Okay. And so looking at the rest of the room, you see the door to the north, you see the rest of the room opening up before you. Stone walls of the room, empty.
Okay. Alright, well I guess that's it.
At this point, we can drop out of initiative, I think. That probably makes the most sense. What would you guys like to do, starting with Zusnu?
Finish searching that room that I'm in.
All right. Let's flip back really quick. All right, so entering the room and searching it. Go ahead.
So I guess I'd search this little armoire thing first.
Okay. As you open it up and peek through everything, 4 clean sets of clothes, 2 gray cloaks, a heavy crossbow, wooden case containing 20 crossbow bolts, no gold, no silver, nothing of value otherwise.
Nothing magical in the room either, huh?
Nothing.
So I'd go check the bed, try to lift up the mattress and look underneath it.
Gotcha. Um,
It's a known hiding spot.
Oh yeah.
Nothing beyond spiders.
Okay. Do the pillows look nice?
I mean, they're not terrible and ratty, but they're not wonderful.
I'd grab one of them, throw it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Pillow in the bag of holding.
And then you said there was a door like right here, right?
Yep. Just
So
in front of you.
I'd open that shit up.
All right. Which opens into a room with a pentagram, 5 black candles, all unlit.
Ooh.
No windows.
Oh, it's so
That's
tempting
interesting.
to light the candles. I would use my mage hand to collect the candles without stepping into the circle.
Easily done. What would you like to do with the candles?
Toss them in my bag.
Done.
I guess examine them closely just to see if I don't know, they seem like any kind of special candles.
They are non-magical. It looks like typical sort of candle wax that has been dyed black. Beyond that, nothing in particular.
Is the circle? Is it like a complete unbroken circle?
Yes.
I think I want to break the circle. I guess I'd use like the end of my staff to try to like scratch away, like scratch away this part, so like the circle
Nice.
isn't connected anymore.
Gotcha. And as you attempt to do so, the paint does not come up easily off of the stone floor.
Prestidigitation. I clean the paint.
I mean, you can clean the paint of any substances itself, but you want to clean the paint off of the tile? Is that what?
Yeah,
like,
I
the
guess
stone
I want to
floor?
like clean the tile of the paint.
Gotcha. It is difficult to do, and it takes you a little bit of time, I would say, if you wish to stick around to do this.
I think I do.
Okay. You unconnect the circle, and nothing happens.
That's exactly what I was hoping to happen. So I guess with this whole floor explored, I would start making my way downstairs to join the rest of the boys.
Okay. Flipping back to the other side as you guys are exploring, eventually Zusanu will join you. What is going on down here?
Harry's gonna search bodies.
Just rummaging bodies.
see,
Alistair's looking for the way downstairs.
Looking for any pieces of paper that were to link demon summoning to to anyone in their pockets, of course.
Gotcha.
All that kind of stuff.
So in their pockets, you actually do find missives from. It's funny. It almost looks like it was printed, not handwritten, and delivered, and it's just the same words, which is "Meet at the windmill, ASAP." And it is on
Harry,
the bodies of the tiefling and the woman who was trained in sword.
the tiefling woman didn't have anything else on her.
Nobody seems to have any gold on them at this time. Nothing of value necessarily.
The handwriting of that note might be important.
Said it was typed,
It was typed.
Yeah,
printed,
like
Was there
printed, yeah.
no kind of
no signature.
No signature, no stamp.
very suspicious.
Meet at the
Do we-
windmill. It was the tiefling and the sword person. Okay, so the higher ups. Somewhat unique a little bit.
Alistair, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the way down. Smile.
And in particular, anything to do so?
I'm just like clearing all the rooms that I've come across so far. It's like turning over things. Looking for anything that looks out of place.
Gotcha. Make a investigation check.
Okay. Uh, 27.
Okay. It takes you a shorter amount of time than you suspect other people would need. But as you walk to the opposite side of the room here, something catches your eye. There is a brick with a single little bit of carving onto it that looks like a pentagram on the wall here. It doesn't jut out. In fact, if anything, the brick itself is indented more than the other bricks around it. And yet, the carving is noticeable because you think you're looking for something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I would take note of that and kind of be like, "Hey, boys, come in here and check this out."
And Zusunu, you can join the group now as well if you wish.
And I guess like as everybody else like catches up, I just start trying to interact with it. I'm like, "Look what I found here."
Do you want to touch it? What would you like to do?
Yeah. Oh, we're touching.
Okay, you touch it and nothing happens. It doesn't press into the bricks around it, for example. Like it nothing necessarily occurs.
Harry says, "I've got this," and tries to do his like magic thing to it.
So Zusunu, as you walk into the room, you can see with your detect magic that it is magical. Harry, what do you do with your magic thing?
I want
does
to
that
yell out
mean?
"Stop" to Harry before he activates it.
He was just gonna like do firebolt in his hand and then like just try to use that magic to try to activate the thing.
Gotcha. So you're just channeling a little bit of arcane energy into it, essentially.
Yeah.
As you do so, the pentagram lights up, and a door opens to your left, opening a secret door with stairs descending downwards.
He
in
winks
this
at
area.
Alistair.
I was about
Good
to do that
find.
next.
Good find.
I was about to do that next. Don't worry.
Beat you
Alright.
to it.
Let's take a 5-minute break here because we're going to jump into the second portion of this. And we'll come back and explore the depths of this windmill if you guys so wish. Let's get a marching order down. I think that's going to make the most sense first.
Well, sounds like Alistair's got some plans.
I was thinking about perhaps going in ahead invisible.
Ah, okay.
Other than that, though, it would be probably Alistair, Volknar, Victor, with Vale behind him, and then I guess Zeus, New, and Harold.
Gotcha. All right, Alistair, would you like to go invisible?
Yep, Alistair's going to pop his hood on and just say, "Let me go take a peek, guys," and just he'll see him just disappear. But you hear him run away.
Done and done. And you descend down the stairs, and it actually like sort of loops around several different times. It goes deeper than you first assume, but you come around a corner to a section of stair that leads into a torch-lit underground chamber. You can see quite a few different things. On the walls are spigots. There is a railing to the left, and over the railing there appears to be some sort of area below. You see across the railing more spigots set into the walls, and they're giant sort of like turn wheels, right?
Yeah.
Like the sort of thing you would expect to see in like a sewer or some sort of like liquid moving area. Nonetheless, you can see this in front of you.
Okay. Is there something that like this is like another hallway that goes south here?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I guess I'd sort of just proceed forward cautiously. Then I sort of like look down this hallway as I keep walking straight.
Okay. Opening this up. So I actually prepped this in such a way that I think I can just delete significant portions. Because you can see a lot of the room below you. It's all torchlit. It is all within line of sight. And this hallway to your
Oh,
south.
so this is like an open area.
Yes. This is a big open area. You are up above. You're looking down into this area. There are two sort of masked cult members being directed around by a tiefling. They are pouring what appears to be large buckets of some sort of substance. Make a perception check, actually.
It's beer. Blood.
23.
It is definitely blood.
I think we've seen this map
Interesting.
before.
All right.
You see them pouring what appears to be buckets of blood into this area, and they're taking it from what would appear to be barrels that they've wheeled in. These barrels are sort of like in the center of the room here. The tiefling woman leaves to the south. She opens the doors to the south and leaves through them, and you briefly just see that there's like some sort of set of stairs, maybe downwards in that room. There's a set of stairs downwards to the south of you, directly into this open area. There's piping everywhere. It's pretty wild. You suspect that based on the depth that you've descended, it's roughly in the area of the sewers. Not as deep as Undermountain, not as near to the surface as basements, somewhere in between.
Okay. Well, after seeing all this, I'm gonna just sneak back away to the lads, and you'll see me just reappear. Like I'll pull my hood off and just reappear in front of you guys, and then tell you about what I saw.
Whoa. So is there light? So is it lit down there? Can we see?
Yeah, it's well lit. There's lights.
Oh my God! Thank God.
But yeah, there's some sort of operation going down there. There's buckets of blood pouring in other buckets of blood. It's crazy.
Should we just storm in?
Alistair shrugs and he's like, I mean, isn't that what we do?
Yes. This is what we do, Alistair. We storm. Come on, Vale.
And
Be
then
shy.
Alistair's like, he's like, yeah, he's like, I'll help you guys out, but
Oh, yeah.
you won't see me at first. And then he just disappears again and runs ahead.
Okay. But Victor, because Victor would ask, Vale who Asmodeus is.
Good one.
She goes pale and she goes, he's Lord of the Nine Hells. The king of all devils himself.
So is
Is
he
he
in the
here?
basement?
Uh,
Would Zusanu have anything to add now that he's with the group and
she
hearing?
actually says, I don't know, and I don't want to find out. And she actually tries to go to begin to leave.
Whoa, Victor would prevent Vale from leaving.
Okay. You can do that easily enough. I'm gonna say.
Okay. Hey, whoa. Okay. Well, you seem pretty scared, there, champ.
Look, you've dragged me into a dark and dank place in which you ended up killing a bunch of people who were wearing similar robes to me. Something about Asmodeus was mentioned, and now you want me to go further down into the depths of some hellhole? I would wish not to be a part of this any longer. I will be at your zone of truth wherever it is tomorrow morning. I will stay at Prestige Worldwide, but I will not be involved in this further.
Didn't you join this
yeah.
cult?
I didn't know it was a cult. My boyfriend said we were going to be rich.
She was just trying to get that D.
Demon.
What do we
I
We
think
definitely need her for the. We're.
No.
Are we done with any scouting birds? Can we like let her go and send a bird to watch over her for a couple hours till our zone of truth?
I think there's a range on that, right? It's not like
100 feet.
Oh,
Or
really?
100 feet that you can like control it.
Right, but you can totally let it go, right? And roam and then report back later.
So, yeah, when she says she'll be back for the zone of truth, I guess we should like insight check her to like make sure she's like, telling the truth, because could be lying. Good. 13 on an insight. I tried to insight check her to make sure, she's not being on the level with us. I got 13 on like insight.
She actually seems like she's on the level, especially considering she said she was going to go back to Prestige Worldwide.
Okay.
I think we've proven to her that we are not the type of people that she
Yeah.
wants after.
We
Okay.
basically made
Well,
her commit
yeah.
crimes with us, so
Yeah.
she's
We
guilty now too
know-
by association.
Yeah. But yeah. You will be severely punished if you do not report to Zone of Truth. Because we're,
Counting on
we ain't
Prestige
going down.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
And
All right.
she actually looks pretty exasperated, and she's like, more than anything, I would like a drink.
All right.
I need a hard, stiff drink from that goblin of yours, so I can try to forget about all this. My boyfriend is dead. I am implicated in some sort of cult. I want to go home, and the best way to do that is simply to go to your zone of truth tomorrow.
I like this lady.
All right.
All right, Vale, go have a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell Grub
Take
it's
it
on
easy, rest up for the zone of truth tomorrow.
Yeah. We're done babysitting for now.
You've done
she
well.
begins, like, briskly walking back the way in which you guys came.
All right. Should we?
Would you know any more like pertinent information about Asmodeus?
Considering that you guys aren't proficient and everything, I'm gonna say no at this
Is
time.
Well, I
Zusanu?
am. Yeah, I'm
Zusanu
proficient
is. I'm not.
In religion or history?
history.
Go ahead and roll a history check.
18.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
You know Asmodeus to be the Lord of the Nine Hells. He oversees all other devils. His home is on the lowest of the hells themselves. Let me just find one thing, and I will give you a little bit.
And
more
what was the quote that was heard, Alistair?
What's up?
What was said in reference to his name, like in context?
Asmodeus help me or something like that?
Like,
Yeah,
go
they were
get
like sort of
him?
just like
Or-
no, they were just like praying out to him.
Oh, it wasn't like, go tell him.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought at first too. I was like, oh man, there's a guy here
That's what I
called
was asking. Like, did they say like
one of
go
them has a
alert,
name. We can
Asmodeus or something?
interrogate
Or were
him.
they just, yeah.
It's like-
No, they're
he's like
just
a
like saying in
super,
the
he's
name
like
of
a
their
super
god,
devil.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and what you would know, Zusnu, is that supposedly Asmodeus resides in Nessus, which is the bottommost layer of the Nine Hells. By design, this place is devoid of activity, and it is simply a sanctum for Asmodeus. He rules over the other layers of hell, and they all report up to him. He is the foremost ruler on the devilish side of the Blood War, which is this eternal fight between chaos and law, devils on the lawful side, demons on the side of chaos.
Is there a puddle or any water around?
There is not.
Okay.
You gotta like a canteen or something. Just get a bucket and fill it up.
I think we might be able to create. Well, I keep forgetting that I have like a patron like demon guy
Yeah.
that I can.
Well,
like,
that
get
I
in touch
mean,
with.
if that's the deal, then yeah, just carry around some water and a bucket, and whenever you need to summon him. But yeah, so you've heard of this guy, Zusnu?
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. He's like Lord Most High Demon of all the demons. Everyone we've come up against so far has been small fry compared to this motherfucker.
So it would be pretty
Wait.
controversial if the Castle Lantern lady was like in league with this guy, right?
If we can find hard proof to implicate her, yeah, we can fuck her whole day up.
Nice.
So the question is, do we
Where's
push?
the lower
Do
plane
we push forward?
in relation to the?
Alistair's already
the
entered
hell?
back down there. He basically said, "See you down there, boys."
Yeah, should we push forward and like try to see what we can find, and like possibly risk summoning
Well, sounds
demon of all demons?
like Harold has a question, so let's do that and then.
It was a question for it was like a history question or
Yeah,
a lore question.
So what was it again
Do you
specifically?
know? Do you know where the lower planes are? Or is
So,
that a real? Is that a
so-
defined place?
so a better question for you is like, what do you know, or what do you think Harry would know about the planar dimensions and the not the interstellar, but the sort of like the makeup of the planes in
Not much, I don't think. But are they in relation to hell though, or are they? Is that a different
The-
like?
they are in
category?
relation to hell. What I would say is go ahead and roll an Arcana check at disadvantage.
All right. Well, I'm proficient in Arcana.
Nonetheless, I think this probably
Okay. Let me. Where am I now? Oh, I got off my character page. 1 sec. Okay, Arcana check. Oh, at disadvantage. All right. So 17 or 11. 11.
Okay. So generally speaking, you know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different categorizations of planes. You yourself were able to speak to what would be referred to sometimes as the lower planes. That is an older, archaic sort of classification. What you would know as the lower planes are sometimes also referred to as the negative, or the planes of negative energy. They typically overlap in strange and not super well understood ways. Um, the way that the universe sort of like knits together is one where the material plane sits at the center. It is bordered by both the Feywild and Shadowfell as reflections on either side. There are the inner planes, which are generally the elemental planes and the elemental chaos. And from there, the elemental planes sort of overlap with law a little easier, whereas the elemental chaos overlaps with chaos. It is the area where the negative spaces, within the negative spaces and the chaotic spaces, that's where demons live. Where law and negative planes overlap, that's where the devils live. So that's kind of what you would know as to be the inner workings of this.
Damn.
And that's only an 11.
Yeah. Whoever came up with
Okay.
all this was super
Right.
high.
Bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Coming from
That was me.
all right. From that, does Harry think that yeah, never mind. That's good enough.
I think we're just going in hot.
Yeah, let's go.
Victor
I've
takes
got
the
my-
lead.
I've got my demon circle prepped.
We knew
Alright.
we were coming for demon worshippers. As long as we didn't think
Yeah.
like the actual devil
So-
was
yeah.
actually down there, then yeah, let's go get him.
Like we kind of do think the actual devil is down there.
No, I thought we
no,
debunked
only
that.
only you
Yeah.
do.
All right, we
debunked
anyway,
the
we can.
theory.
Yeah,
we're
Vic,
fucking
Maybe it
Prestige
is,
World
who
Wide, we
knows?
can take them.
yeah. For the record, Victor knows absolutely not. The only, as far as Victor's concerned, the only plane of existence is the one we're on. all this does not make any sense to him.
Yeah, so like
Also,
I gave you
that
guys
I
like a
can
heads up
send
of what's down
people.
here, like the layout and stuff.
My,
So
my
go ahead and
staff
place your guys
sends
on the
souls
stairs.
Okay. Since there's light down here, Victor will
to the lower plane.
be out front. And I'm assuming Volknar would be not far behind him.
Of course not.
Yeah. And, you know,
I'll go behind Volknar.
Carry on now.
yeah, Harry's you know,
Need a Herald token.
cautious.
There he is.
Where is Alistair? Is Alistair going
Alistair
deep?
would've-
Or is
Yeah,
he?
Alistair would have already like ran in deep.
Okay.
What if Harry kills himself and sends his soul?
Shillelagh,
I'm the
also
devil.
again. Now as we're walking down the stairs, Shillelagh.
Okay.
Maybe Alistair's like over here, like
Oh. I guess wait,
scouting.
which way do
I
you
would have
boys wanna
gone
go?
as deep as
Are we
the DM
following you,
would've let me.
Alistair, or are you like
No, I ran
wild
ahead
card?
invisible.
Okay,
yeah.
so we can't see you. I guess we'll
Ooh, I can see him, or I can detect him.
well, we're gonna keep it simple and just shortest direction to people. Yeah, I mean we don't have to like group. We don't have to be all grouped up. We don't want to get fireballed and.
Maybe I'll go with Alistair to like run interference.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah. Victor and Volknar, we're like the shock troops here.
If you can fly around, you should fly around.
So if you guys are just going to run in, what I'm going to say is I'm actually going to have everybody back on the stairs, and we're
Okay.
going to roll initiative because it's going to be very apparent very quickly because this is like a railing.
Yeah.
that you
Oh,
will, like,
okay.
you will be spotted.
okay.
Yeah, that works.
So if
We
you guys
want to ambush though. We want to. What if we try to sneak across, sneakily, and then jump down?
Shit. Would that?
Like Alistair can get behind him.
So
or
if you guys
other-
want to sneak, that's a different thing. You can.
Yeah, you know what I
totally
mean.
All
Like
right,
if we
yeah.
notice that, we can try to be quiet. You know.
Yeah, I guess
Hey.
we should. Before we left, probably like, oh, try to ambush them, and I was like, I'll get a different position.
Yeah.
Snuck
The
up ahead.
railing, is it like, can they see through the railing? Because I'm awfully short.
They would be able to see through the railing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you're the ones we got to worry about. Because Victor and Volknar roll their stealth at disadvantage. So.
Well, you guys wait right here on the stairs and run down the stairs once we give you the cue.
All right.
See that stealth checks. Oh, it didn't load.
We will.
Did you guys roll your stealth checks, or are you not going to do that?
No, they haven't rolled them
we're
yet.
still
Yeah.
thinking. Oh,
I'm
I
still
don't know.
debating.
Sounds
That's-
like Victor and
I-
Volknar are chill on the stairs, and
I kind of like
Harry
that I
and
think
Zeus New
roll.
are going for it.
We try to
Yeah,
sneak
Harry will try to sneak along the railing, like on the back, kind of low and slow, and keeping an
Oh,
eye on them.
I'll follow.
They're like here.
Do we have?
You gotta roll your
So-
stealth before you move anywhere.
I was just thinking. Do I
no,
have
I'm
any
still
like?
gonna move. It's whether they see me or not.
Sorry, give me
Um,
2 seconds, guys. I got to step away for just a moment.
Also, I could summon.
Oh, nat 20.
I can summon the dancing lights like over here. and they can take the shape of a humanoid, so I can do that and like distract them maybe. But
No.
that would also give
You're gonna
away
ruin
that
our
we're
stealth
there.
if you do anything like that.
Just just trying to be creative.
You've tried it before. That's the only reason I'm.
Good thought. Good thought.
I have a lot of goofy cantrips. I like using them.
All right. So I see a 15 stealth from Volknar, a 22 stealth from Harry.
Nat
Ooh,
20 from Harry.
Volknar's not sneaking with us though. I
Yeah,
don't think.
you'd have to roll again anyway because he's got disadvantage.
Gotcha.
And the duck's got a
Do you want me to
23.
roll again?
If you're, are you
No, you're
sneaking?
staying on
Are
the.
you sneaking?
No, you're
roll?
staying on the stairs. That
No,
was
what
part
am
of
I
the
doing?
plan. He's not paying attention. You stay on the stairs.
No, I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
Stay
You
on
know,
the
stay with
stairs
me.
all the
Stay with me, Volknar.
Yes,
We will
sir.
triumph together.
Okay. And as you guys stay on the stairs, those of you over in the corner, you can see a little bit more of the space in general. It opens up into a full. It's interesting. There are barrels that are moving water between them. It almost looks like a filtration system in modern day parlance, but clearly they are cleaning the water here.
with blood.
Well, that's the interesting part. Those individuals who are in the center of the room who are pouring the buckets of blood into the larger barrels, they're taking blood from these, like, what would look like beer casks, large beer casks, and filling a bucket with blood and then pouring it into these larger barrels, which they stand over on little ladders essentially, and then they stir it in. And you can see that if you sort of stand here and look at this long enough, it looks like the water gets pumped into these. They drain into, or it gets, it gets pumped through these and they get filtered here. And then they drain into these other barrels to be used for wherever the water is sent.
Quick question: Would the blood of a lycanthrope be magical?
You do not detect any magic off of the blood.
Alright. Harry's gonna keep sneaking to get behind him, I guess.
Should we
us
let
all.
Alistair go first because he's
Well, he's
like-
invisible, so I assumed he probably wanted to go like all the way around and maybe even like down to them because he's invisible. But he can do whatever he wants, obviously.
and if you're going, are you gonna try to go like to here, Harry?
No, I'm stopping here and I'm gonna use lightning lure on this lady and try to like. Boom!
Where is Alistair? Alistair, are you still there? Where are you at?
Yeah, I would have gone on ahead.
Can you move your token? Or
Sure.
we don't know. We're just like, I move on ahead. It's like, okay.
Yeah, wherever I saw that lady go, I would go that direction.
Okay.
Okay, so that door is closed at this time, but there is another entryway sort of around the corner there from you, if you so wish.
Is it like blocked off? Like, is there a door?
There's a set of stairs leading up.
Did I see her go in the doors or up these stairs?
You saw her go in the doors to the south.
Okay.
This is actually behind a stone wall at this point, so that's why you were not able to know that that was a stairway leading up beforehand.
All right. Well, I'll jiggle this door handle, see if it's open.
You suspect you could open that without issue.
All right. Opens door.
Okay. As you open the door, you can see quite a bit. There are 1, 2, 3 individuals standing here speaking to one another. How are you opening the door?
I would sort of just like crack it open and like sort of peek in.
Okay. So as it opens and you peek in invisibly, you hear the woman tiefling in front of you saying to the other two across the hall, "They're nearly done with the lycanthrope blood. Once we have that, we can put in some of the other ingredients and it should be done." And you can see both of the individuals she's talking to suddenly make strange faces as the door pops open and nobody walks through. Nothing happens. She turns and she goes, swear I closed it. And she goes to close the door.
Okay.
You let her?
Yeah.
The door closes once more.
All right. Does it seem like there might be anything? So which way do the doors open? Do they open in?
This one opened away from you.
Okay. Well, either way, does it seem like there might be any way I could like barricade the door shut?
Almost assuredly not from this vantage point, you think?
Okay. All right. Well, I guess then I'd sneak back to Harry and just like whisper to him, like I saw 3 people in the room below us, or us to the south.
Go block the door. We'll take care of these two.
I can't block the door.
We'll just stand there and don't let them come through.
All right, can I get stealth checks from Harry and Alistair? Alistair, you can roll advantage.
Okay.
As you guys are whispering back and forth to one another, and
Mhm.
Alistair gets a 29.
Mm-hmm. Harry gets a 12.
All right.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
You see both of the figures suddenly stop pouring blood and look up, being like at each other, and then look up in the rafters over there, and they immediately say Harry. Go ahead and
Can
roll
we, like,
initiative.
Could I have
Did you
like
say they say Harry or see Harry?
They see Harry.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Harold.
Oh,
could we have
what?
had like an action, like a ranged attack ready to go for when they like finally noticed us?
No, we just got caught.
You guys got caught. I'm posted up back here watching, like keeping an eye
Are
on
we
these
all
two
rolling
buggers.
initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna say everybody rolls initiative on this one, and I'm gonna say no. I don't think you could have a. I don't think you could have an action ready for necessarily, because you were like watching what was happening, not preparing a spell or something. All right. So, oh wow, that worked out perfect. The first of the individuals. These guys got natural 20s, so they are going to. Let's see. They're going to yell, "Intruders! We got intruders!" And he's going to run down and he's going to open these doors. And he is going to. So you guys can see somewhat of an open door here, but he's going to open the doors and be like, "There's an intruder! Get in here!" And then he's going to run to block the stairs. The other one is going to run back this way, and he's going to sprint down off this chamber and continue on this way, beyond where you can see him. Let me just double check something.
I mean, to be fair, how did they like not expect us coming when a guy literally ran down and warned them that intruders were on the way?
He thought
Oh.
that we were dealt with.
Prestige Worldwide ain't going down like that.
Oh, they didn't know it was us.
Actually, I probably moved him a little too far. I think that's where he needs to be. I think that'll do it for these guys. Things happening there. Harry, what would you like to do?
Oh, Harry's first?
Harry's first out of the player
All
characters.
right, let's see. Let's see what athletics or how nimble is Harry feeling? What are the options? Athletics or sleight of?
Do what?
I don't know if I was wondering if I could like jump over this railing onto this barrel and then like down onto the floor.
I think that's acrobatics.
You could definitely
Yeah, that was
do
what
that.
I was going with. But I
Yeah.
was trying to see which one I have better. They're both +2, so.
Gotcha.
Acrobatics or athletics. All right. Yeah, Harry's gonna try it. Why not? It doesn't seem too terrible. I don't
Do it.
think. Right, those barrels are kind of like make it a kind of like easy steps, halfway kind of thingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Not
say
terrible.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
If
Harry's
you
gonna
if
go for it.
I'm gonna say go ahead and roll it. Yeah, as long as you
Oh,
basically get above a 5. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, great.
It's not graceful, but you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. And then Harry's gonna run. So I need a movement check. What do I got left? That would have been 15. Is that fair?
Yeah, it seems fair.
Okay, and then so another. Oh wait, what's my range of this? This I need to get into 15 foot from him. So that would be here. Okay, I gotta get to the middle thing here. All right, so Harry's gonna like run to this barrel
Okay,
and cast lightning lure on the guy trying to run up the stairs.
gotcha. Go ahead and roll for it.
So it would be for you a strength 17 save.
Okay, strength 17. Damn, natural 15 does not save.
Excellent. So you will be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me and take 2d8 lightning damage.
All right, he will end up right here, so he's within 5 feet of you.
So let 2d8 lightning. Ooh, that's pretty good. 14.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Whoa! Just a bolt of lightning from hell right through this dude's head after he
Gotcha.
got pulled towards me.
Gotcha. And as you like drag him in with this like electric lasso, you then just zap through his skull.
And if that's all my movement, maybe a little bit of shielding behind this barrel, and that's about it.
Alcantara, is your turn. Alistair, what would you like to do? You are invisible.
I guess so. I would do the same thing Harry did. Like jump down this, and I think with my movement I could probably get to about here before I bonus action dash, basically.
Okay. And I'm gonna say you don't have to take the roll because you're acrobatic.
Okay. All right, then I guess with a bonus action dash, I would be curious to where that guy was heading. So like back up towards the stairs. So I bonus action dash. Here's a question: can I bonus action dash and use my full action to dash? It's like a double dash. I think I've asked this before.
Yes, you can. And I think the way, how did I do this? I think it only gives you 90 feet. It doesn't
Okay.
give you like 120. It doesn't double it both times, basically.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna at least use 60, and so like now I've gone 30 already. 20. So another 20 would be here, and then I'd get another 10. Is that like a different map or?
Nope. I can open that up for you. You can see down a long hallway actually, and there is a how do I describe this? It's like a metal grated walkway across what it ends up being. There's like a tunnel, like a worked stone tunnel underneath, partway along, and then there's a stone worked tunnel at the end as well.
Okay. Well, I guess after seeing this hallway, I'm just going, just kind of shrug and go back and like wait around this corner.
Gotcha. That brings us to a few different individuals. This one will begin. One individual pops out the door or opens the doors in this section here. Let's see. They open the doors here, and you can see them beginning to stride through Zusanu. You can't see too much more behind them based on what's happening, but it looks like it descends a little bit further, and there might be another person in there. Are they gonna move further? Yeah, they're gonna take more movement. Let's just double check this.
Lucy like laughs quietly to himself, knowing that they're right in the path of Victor and Volknar.
All right, they will get to this location here. Let's see. The other person who runs in is actually from down here, and they will run to here, and they will hold their action. Let's just see if there's anybody else. Nope, not this time. Okay. Victor, what would you like to do?
Okay, so my 30 movement would get me about here, and then we're just gonna dash and use like extra movement, just like stand in front of that as our action, dash action, just stand in front of that door.
Okay. And you can see quite a bit actually. Lit torches. Oops. Too much. This. Too much. So you can see quite a bit here, which ends up being all the way to a bit of a stone wall. There seems to be some sort of connection to the sewers here. There's an individual in front of you as well.
All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
You see a little bit more here too. Okay.
Just kind of staring that person down, letting them know, hey, you come this way, I'm gonna hit you.
Gotcha. Volknar, Volknar, what would you like to do?
Let's see. What's my movement look like? All right. Well, I'm got 40 movement. I'll move down next to Victor. And I'll do a little dash, and I'll just stand behind this pillar. Oh, that'll be
Okay.
it. Well, actually, you know what? No. If I don't dash and I stand next to Victor, do I have a clear line of sight for a javelin throw against that dude in the middle?
If you stand next to Victor, yeah, you do have a clear line of sight. Those pipes are only about a foot and a half high.
All right, I'll throw a javelin.
All right.
That 20.
Oh,
That is a
Oh
hit.
shit!
8.
All right. 8 points of damage to this individual. He is hurt from this, but he is not dead.
Okay, that's all my turn.
Go to the next person. I think it's going to be Zeusanu. I think you're next.
Okay. So all these like this whole barrel system, is there a barrel that's like the clear starting point to it?
It looks like water is bubbling up, as in it's like being pumped into this one. This is probably, if anything, the clearest starting point.
Okay. And based on what I've seen from those, is that the one that I think, if destroyed, would like cause the most amount of disruption to this whole process?
I'm gonna say that's gonna require your action to make an investigation check.
I might just go for it. How sturdy do the barrels look?
I mean, they are very large. We're talking like the sort of thing that you would expect one of the Brewers Guild brew halls to have. They are thick, like the wood is like, we're talking like 3 inches thick in most spots. These are big, well-made barrels.
The pipes look like they might be more fragile.
I mean, the pipes look to be in decent condition, actually. Fragile is maybe not a good word, but you might be able to sever the pipes at the barrel, like where the barrel and the pipe meet, easier, potentially, but you're not fully sure. They're screwed into the barrels. It looks like everything's pretty high quality.
And they really didn't stiff their contractors.
Before you roll anything, there are lots of like wheels, like like valve wheels, basically, to turn if you so wish.
My thought was like finding the most important barrel and Eldritch blasting it to try to take it out.
I guess it depends on how you define important, right?
Yeah, or whatever I think would like disrupt the flow the most.
I mean,
But I would have to. You said I'd have to use an action to.
so
like
so just at a glance, it looks like water is bubbling up into this one. Besides that, I think it's going to be difficult to tell if how you would want to block things off necessarily or stop this.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna attack that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim for whatever looks like the weakest spot.
All right. Go ahead and make some attack rolls. That's a hit.
22 and a 25.
All right. So both of your Eldritch Blasts hit. Roll some damage.
20 damage.
All right. So this barrel takes 20 damage. I mean, it's still okay.
Fucking tentacle time.
It's beginning to leak a little, but it's not a problem yet.
So I'll summon Tentacool.
Can he only attack creatures?
Yeah, you can make a melee spell attack against one creature.
Okay.
But what about
Barrels do not count as creatures.
Really going all in on this barrel. He could have one shot
I
one of
wanna-
those
I
guys
wanna-
that are around
I want
Harold.
to take this barrel out. Our team is so beefy. Maybe I'll see if I can. So instead of the tentacle,
Harold's kind of out there by himself
The
right
group
now.
gets surrounded by many men. Zeus knew. I attack this barrel.
I attack the barrel, dude. I'm all in on the barrel. So I'll use my magic dagger to attack the thing again.
Yeah, try to pry the cork out. Poke a hole in it or something with the dagger.
Yeah, hit like whatever I was like hitting hardest with the Eldritch Blast. I will hit with my dagger
Okay.
for 5 additional damage.
I mean, your dagger sticks into the barrel and begins to like try to pry apart. The boards of the barrel are not overlapped fully, I don't believe, on the inside, but like they're super tight and super taut. You're trying to pry them apart from each other. Does 5 more damage. You've done 25 damage to these barrels, but they're holding firm still.
And then last question: is the room big enough for me to fly?
You could definitely fly across large sections of this room. Yes.
So I'd use my movement to go stand next to Harry. Back up, my boy.
All right. Is that your full turn?
It is my full turn.
Okay. You hear shouting to the south. There's an individual shouting to the south, and you hear footsteps. Let me do some. Yeah, they're going to use their full action and bonus and do this. And you hear shouting of intruders, intruders, and it like gets a little fainter and everything. This person will come up this way. I think they're gonna. Let's see.
Be intimidated by the sight of me and Harry standing in our luxurious robes.
No, they're actually going to cast
Fireball.
Firebolt, specifically at. I mean, they see Harry Zeusanu primarily, so they're going to cast it at Zeusanu.
You can bring it.
And that's going to be a miss, sadly. Alright, that's this one, that one doesn't matter. Oh no, it does matter actually.
I mean, the barrels are right behind us. Does the firebolt hit the barrel? Do additional damage?
The firebolt did not hit the barrel, and in this instance, it would not do additional damage. I'm gonna say it is their turns, and we are going to go back to the top of the order, which brings us to this cultist. He is going to immediately run over and attack Zusanu with 2 attacks. Does 14 hit?
It does not.
Or okay, then a 7 is definitely not going to hit. That's going to be his full turn. The other one's dead. This one is going to run directly for Victor, and he's going to futilely attack you. But he's going to get 2 attacks nonetheless. 13 and dirty 20. Does that hit?
Does not.
Okay. That's
The
what
dirty
I thought.
20 doesn't even hit you.
Yeah,
That'd be a
21.
nat
21 is the
It's the magic
lucky number.
Right. Okay, so let me check one thing.
Victor's so hot.
Get some other folks into the fray here. Harry, what would you like to do?
Harry would like to assess said situation. How far apart are these guys?
Which
Can I
guys?
get an ice knife shatter here?
I think that they're going to be too far away. I think they're 10 feet away from each other.
Or 10 feet? Yeah. What is ice
Yeah.
knife 5?
I think so.
That would have been something. Yeah, 5 feet. Okay. Let's go with just go with we'll try a little something different. No, there's too many people here. Let's do some damage first. Ray of Frost on the guy right in front of us that attacked Zeus.
All right.
27 to hit
That is a hit.
for 9 damage.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Oh, Ray, what is it? Ray of Frost? Just he just freezes and then Harry like hits him with his staff and they fall to ice shards and melt. Gone, dead.
Gotcha.
Gently poke him with the staff.
I thought he said he melts. I was like, what?
No, like just falls to ice shards.
Yeah.
Done. Is that your full turn? Would you like to move or use a bonus action?
Yeah, let's see. So Harry's cleaning house right now, but he definitely does not like to be like this. So we're gonna move. We're gonna go try to take some cover behind some barrels.
All right.
Let me think. Yeah, it's hide behind the barrels.
Okay. Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair's gonna run up next to Harry, pull off his hood, so now he's visible again. Alistair appears right next to you.
Hey,
He's like, that one guy was running down some hallway over there. He's like, and he points to the south. And he's like, I suspect more people are gonna come from that way eventually. He's like, and then he points this way. He's like, there's more that direction as well. And then
coming
he's
from
like,
everywhere, Alistair.
and he says, hold on one second, and turns and does a firebolt. Shit, probably not gonna hit 14.
Against the B or E?
Yeah, B.
That is a hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the mid conversation, he turns and does a firebolt over his shoulder.
Okay.
11 at this person.
11 damage.
And he's like,
So
it's like,
cool,
yeah,
Alistair.
he's like, we're slowly getting surrounded. He's like, I'm about to go warn the other boys.
Yeah, I hear the bulky boys have some people coming too.
Yeah. And so then I've only moved so far, let's see. It's probably been like 15, 20 feet probably. So I'll from here to here, it's in 35, so yeah, so that would be like 50, and I'll just be like, all right, I'm gonna go warn the other boys, and then just run away. And here's 50 feet, and then just let these two know about, you know, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move you. The other people potentially coming from the south, like here, and then also around this corner. Could be more people coming that direction.
All right. Is that your full turn?
I got 10 more movements, so I'm gonna go behind these barrels, like right here.
Gotcha.
How tall is
Oh,
these
these
barrels,
barrels
by the way?
are like a solid like 8, 9, 10 feet, roughly speaking.
Okay, yeah, I'm behind this barrel then.
Gotcha. Yeah, full cover.
Okay.
All right. The individual who was hit with a javelin. We'll start there first. He is going to look at Volknar, and he is going to cast Hold Person.
What a little bitch.
So please roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 7.
Oh no.
All right, so you are held for the duration. So you are held for a full minute.
Yikes, what does that mean?
You gotta roll against it next turn, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. At the end of each of your turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw of its turns. So at the end of your turn, you get to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
To try to make the spell end. But for now, I am going to put a orange on you to hodl.
Okay.
So
I'll
he's
hodl.
what's the condition? Is it
Hmm.
paralyzed?
Yes, it is paralyzed.
Okay.
That is going to be his action. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Step up next to Harry. That will be his full turn. His friend will come from the other direction to flank Harry. And he will use Inflict Wounds at first level. Which is going to be 3d10 damage. And I think he just has to touch you. I don't even think anything else has to happen. Make a melee spell attack. That's what has to happen.
Gotta roll for it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Come on, Harry's robe, save the day.
And they saved the day. Because I got a natural 1.
So he trips and accidentally hits his buddy instead?
Not this time. But it does fail. So he is not going to hit you with Inflict Wounds. Is that going to be his full turn? Is there anything else he can do? Nope, nothing else he can do. There's one more. Let's see what this does. Go ahead, Victor. What would you like to do?
All right. So I've got A3. I could probably kill him. Volknar is paralyzed, and there's nothing I can do to help him, right?
That is correct. So far as you
Okay.
know, there's definitely nothing you can do to help
And
him.
would I have enough movement to get to reach A if I wanted to attack him?
Yes, you do.
All right. So I got a plan. We're gonna attack C. He's now labeled C.
There's
a hit.
people surrounding me. What happened?
Okay.
Yeah, we got you, Harry.
Hit.
Yeah, I'll come help you.
Come on, I need a good roll here. Got 9 damage on C.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Quickly dispatch C with a throat slice knowing that my boy's in danger. And for my extra attack, we're gonna run up to A and attack. Yeah, we're gonna attack A. We're gonna miss. With the 10, we got 10. I'm assuming that's missing.
That is a miss.
And
yes.
then our bonus action, we're gonna do the shove. Try to make it prone by shoving him.
Okay. That would be a strength save.
Yeah.
Natural 18.
Got a 26 for my athletics check.
Doesn't matter. Cool. So he is
Okay.
prone.
Victor's just a fucking
And this is
unit.
the guy. Does it matter? Because this is the guy that has Volknar paralyzed. So it's
That is true. But so you've not done any damage to him.
Yeah.
ah.
It'll matter once you damage him.
Is that your full turn?
Yes, full turn.
Okay. Volknar, for your turn, you are paralyzed. That means you cannot move or speak. You automatically fail like a bunch of different types of saves. Critical hits, or any attack on you is a critical hit automatically. So go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
4.
Oh no.
You are still paralyzed. Let me do one thing. So that's going to be your turn. You begin hearing noises down the way. To here.
I feel like I almost need to stay near Volknar, keep an eye on him.
He's just
Wait
standing
until-
there
Yeah.
drooling,
I
looking
think-
at
until
his fist.
until the spell's over, at least.
I mean, somebody's gonna attack A and snap him
Yeah.
out of it.
I've got a takedown move set up.
We pretty much just need to damage him, like kill him. Fine.
What's this? Oh, I should make that invisible again. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just managing tokens.
Things are happening off screen.
Things are very much happening.
Is Alistair
Question
still
is-
invisible?
No, because I attacked.
Oh, okay.
And I took my remove the hood and it was like, oh hey Harry, and just like was having the conversation, then slang the firebolt like over my shoulder. Mid conversation.
Zeusany, what would you like to do?
All
I
right.
missed the theatrics, Alistair. I picked up on him.
So I am going to let out a ferocious quack and fly up and hit A with a Shillelagh Green Flame Blade Staff of Power combo attack.
Okay.
So I have Shillelagh up, but I think I remember it like I have to roll something else because it doesn't like track all my items right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
If Shillelagh is it's a warlock cantrip, I would use my warlock spell attack, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So
Which
I'll
I
just-
assume you have like a bunch of bonuses too and stuff.
bunch of bonuses. So plus 10 for the attack. 15.
As they hit.
Okay. So that is 1d8 plus 4. So 11 damage from the melee attack.
Okay.
And then 2 damage from Green Flame Blade. And then another d6 from the Staff of Power. So 15 damage from that.
Okay. So he's
And
got to make a
then-
Constitution saving throw. But do you have more or not?
I do have more.
All right. So I'm gonna make this Constitution saving throw because that was all one attack.
Yeah, that was all like the single attack against him.
And you did 15 damage. I always forget this rule. Do I have to do a 15 for a Constitution saving concentration or?
Yeah, you would have failed if you did 15 total damage. Because you got to beat 15 to save.
So then he, that means that the spell on Volknar is lifted. You are not
Nice.
paralyzed.
Well,
Also,
stop
your
drooling.
your attack, Zusanu, was technically at advantage because he's prone.
Ooh. So I guess I'll just see if I crit. I did not crit.
Gotcha.
But so is B within 5 feet of A?
They are 10 feet away from each other with Harry between them.
Oh, goddamn it, Harry. Alright, so I don't attack him, but I can use my bonus action to bring the dagger back over here for an advantage attack against him with a dirty 20 and another 6 damage.
All right,
21 altogether.
done. And is that your full turn?
Uh,
Unless you want to move.
I was thinking, because I can move without getting an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, you said you were flying, so... Well, no, because if you're going to make a melee attack, you would have gotten within their range.
Oh, he's prone, but he can still attack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then yeah, I would just chill here.
Okay. You hear more shouting below. Or beyond and sort of below. Let's see. So... Shouting there. Here. This individual steps into the room and... where are they going to step in? They're going to step in here on these stairs. Oh no, because then they don't have range. Let's see. She's just going to run all the way over here. And she is going to cast Hold Person on the flying Zusanu. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw on that.
Although technically a duck. 16.
Alright, that is a save. It does not come off, and she is a little worried about her positioning because that's not great. It's gonna be her
Susano
turn.
is so wise.
Yeah, I don't know why I have a +8 to wisdom. Why do I have proficiency in wisdom?
It's charisma and wisdom for a warlock, weirdly enough.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
He will begin to... So this is going to be ridiculous, but... It's going to begin doing this. Alright, that brings us all the way back to the top of the turn order, which is going to be a cultist. And you can't see that. That will bring us to this. 60. You hear the flapping of wings as somebody begins flying in,
Whoa.
Oh shit,
and
it's
I will get them
Amadeus.
the entire way
Shit.
in. Those of you who have a glimpse of this individual as she flies into battle see a beautiful humanoid woman's face
Oh my goodness.
with bird-like wings, full metallic armor, some sort of electric whip, and sword drawn.
That is a
No.
badass looking enemy.
And
We
a
gotta
whip.
beat the shit out of this lady once we kill her.
This lady's gonna fuck
Yeah.
us up.
What if the
tie
wings
her
are
up with
the
a whip.
armor, and now Victor can have wings?
One thing at a time.
Sorry, getting excited.
As she enters the room, she takes a look around.
Doesn't see Alistair.
She shouldn't see anyone.
Yeah, I don't think she actually has, like, she can sort of see Harry, and she can't. She can see. No, I don't even really think she can see like Zusanu very well.
Quack
So
loudly to
she
announce my
is
presence.
going to. Let me see. She's got another. We'll do a dash. We might as well do a dash. She will fly up to the top of this barrel and strike
Whoa.
down at Alistair. Or
No!
actually, I don't think she'll
Don't
be
do
able
it.
to. Because that would be her full movement in action.
Oh, because she dashed.
Yeah, that's going to be her position.
Hmm.
Harry, what would you like to do?
Could Harry throw an ice knife at the ground and forego like that and take like splash damage on these two?
What is
Is that like a
the...
tactile? Is that a thing?
I think you have to make an attack roll. It's not like a fireball where
Right.
can,
Yeah.
like-
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, you could,
But you know what I mean? Could like I attack like the tile on the ground? You know what I mean, or whatever. Like
Let's see.
pick a spot, type thing.
the floor
you
is
create
probably
a
pretty easy to
shard of
hit.
ice and fling it at one creature. So again, it's a
Oh.
creature-based
Yeah.
attack.
Okay. All right. Let's
Yo, what about those cockroaches? Maybe they're scurrying around. Should have kept one.
No, there's no cockroaches in this area.
let's go with. What do these guys have for weapons? Swords, A and B.
The individuals on either side of you both have long swords, or one has a long sword and one has a short sword.
I really don't know what to do. I guess.
Hey, you took a lot of utility spells.
A is
Harry.
taking a lot of damage, so at least try to take out A.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can't really run because you'll provoke if you do.
Yeah, I know. That's okay though.
Well, I
I'll
guess you
get
have.
out of-
Actually, you do have what's it
I
called?
can. Yeah, I can Misty step out of there.
Yeah. That wouldn't be the worst call. But you are kind of you're a little bit more tanky now, so you might be fine.
Yeah, I am.
Do you have any charges left of your charm person?
I could.
eyeglass?
Yeah, and I can charm people too. But it's a pretty low wisdom save.
I mean, if that demon lady counts as a humanoid, might be worth a shot.
Again, it's a very low wisdom save.
You have me and Victor.
I just worry about the guys in front of you first.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack A and try to finish him off. Do I think I can quarterstaff them?
Maybe.
No.
You never know.
Do you have any like strong touch spells?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to make some devil.
I would focus on killing, like, just
Yeah.
kill him. Don't worry about turning him into a devil ray.
You need like shocking grasp or something.
Listen, Ray of Frost, 19
That
to
is-
hit.
That is a hit.
Wouldn't you have
8
disadvantage
cold
at that
damage.
though?
8
Since you're-
cold damage.
Since you're attacking someone in melee range, doesn't that mean you have disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Can I just touch him?
Would. I just don't know if that counts for spells. Like, I know that's true for bows and crossbows.
I know it's true for Eldritch Blast at least.
Then I guess it would technically be true for spells as well.
I don't
So
mean
go
to be a
ahead and-
party pooper, Harry, but
Go ahead and roll another die there, Harry.
Dude, I ain't
Let's see what
scared.
happens.
I ain't scared. 20. Take
Even better.
that.
Okay. So you did 8 damage. You killed A.
Yeah.
And as you kill him, actually, it's funny. Your ice covers like him and kills him. But instead of falling over dead, the corpse actually begins to freeze even further, far after your spell is done. To the point where the area on the ground around this individual begins to frost over. And they are dead and emanating ice from outside their body.
there you go, Harry.
Alright.
You're freezing all of us now.
All right. And then from here. Oh, that lady went that way. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hang tight and hope Victor protects me.
Victor's gonna go after that flying lady.
Okay, well then maybe Harry's gonna try to say, "Hey, Victor, you got my back?" No. All right. He's gonna look at Victor, see that Victor's eyeing up the.
Yo, don't forget about your duck friend. My AC is almost as high as
Yeah.
Victor's.
Yeah, I'm not worried about AC. All right, Harry's gonna try to. Oh, I already did my attack. Let's see how much movement I got. 10, 15.
You're gonna provoke.
20. I
Move.
know, it's okay. I ain't scared about that either. Um,
I never scared.
oh, wait. I'm just gonna stay. I'm just. No, Harry's gotta move. Harry's got to move. Harry's got to get out of there. Harry's gonna go right here.
All right. So I will take one attack of opportunity on you with
Yeah.
Knight of the Black Sword. Does a 16 hit? Does
That was
not.
a miss.
All right.
So Harry then will try to take cover on
Okay.
the wall.
Gotcha. Alistair, you are within. It is your turn. You are within melee range, technically, of the devil before you,
Mhm.
looming over you. What would you like to do?
Alistair shouts, "Holy shit! Look at that thing!" and then puts on his hood and goes invisible.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Classic.
So, does that matter now? Like, am I free to move away from her now that I'm invisible, or would I still provoke?
Attacks of opportunity can only be made on creatures within sight.
Gotcha. All right, so then I get to keep my bonus action for now. Um,
You didn't
Okay.
say if this demon can see invisible things, though.
she might have true sight. She might just see me, but
Let's roll the
Uh,
dice.
I suppose. Is there a way I could just like I'll move, and if I sense her attacking me, I'll use my bonus action to disengage,
Uh,
or do I have to just like say use bonus action to disengage just to be
yeah,
safe?
you get to say bonus action disengage.
Okay, yeah, she could have true sight and just see me anyway.
I was just saying that to
hmm.
be a troll. I feel like she probably doesn't.
She could though.
She could.
Uh,
But Alistair's tough enough. That does he care?
so I'm thinking I'm going to relocate.
So
I'll,
wait,
I'll
did you
use.
say disengage or not?
Yeah, I will.
Just to
I
be
will
clear.
disengage just in case,
Okay.
and relocate over here. And
Keeping you on your toes.
Yep. And so that's action, bonus action, movement. Yep, that's all I can do. And now I'm invisible.
All right. Invis you are. Let's go to B. B is going to. Gosh. Look to Victor and use his last hold person. No, he's got one more actually after that. But yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, please, Victor.
5.
Why aren't the burly boys more wise?
So you are held.
Like, what do you guys discuss when you're wrestling?
There's not much talking, if you know what I'm saying.
Not like
Just
debating the finer points of Nietzsche, whatever the fuck you say it.
nothing but grunts. All right, so that would be his turn, and he's actually going to move here to be able to take an attack of opportunity on you, or he's going to be able to hurt you severely on his next turn. This guy is dead, but this guy can move to probably just.
Would his movement have provoked Zeusnu?
It would not. He like went around the bodies in particular.
Oh.
Yeah, so that guy is probably good right there. Victor, that is your turn. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
3.
Gotcha. Volknar, what would you like to do?
So what's up with this dude on top of the barrel?
She is winged. She has landed on the top of the barrel. She has a long sword in one hand, what appears to be an electric whip in the other hand, and she is looking down at where Alistair was and then surveying the room.
Was there a way I can get on top of the barrel or no?
You could try to climb up on top of the barrel.
What kind of check is that?
I'm going to
Athletics?
say you can do it based on just your strength alone, but it's going to take twice your movement to get up there.
Okay. I mean, I can get up there then. It's only 10 feet, 40 movement.
Go for it.
Alright, climb up the top of this barrel. I'm gonna swing my great axe +1.
Barrel duel.
We got an
Ooh.
18 hit.
That is a...
Ooh, I don't like he has to think about
Question mark.
Yeah,
That is a hit.
Ooh, max damage, 17.
Ooh.
All right. And that is magical, right?
That is correct.
All right.
Did being held as a person like make you really angry by chance?
No, because there's only like 2 enemies here, 3 enemies.
I like the confidence.
All right. Second attack, if you want to.
Yep. 15.
She's gonna fuck you up.
A 15 does not hit.
Ooh. Volknar cries.
But your rage honestly might not like deflect her damage anyway.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Volknar?
No, I think that's all.
All right.
Well, how much movement was that? Nah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. That would bring us to an individual who is doing something else. I don't think you guys could see into that room right now. I am going to close something off. Give me one moment. Cool. That would be this person's turn. These guys are 40 feet of flying. Around the corner, Volknar, you see a devil come into sight. In fact, you see 2 devils come into sight. And then further beyond, a third. And this one enters the room into the fray. Let me just double check movement here on some of these things. 15. Cool. 3 more devils come from the south.
Devils, you say?
Yes. Spined devils. And so the room is now being flooded with a plethora of enemies of all different types. Let's see. Move beyond the devils. That brings us to Zeusany. What would you like to do?
So Victor, he can't move or speak, but is he still like aware of his surroundings?
Victor is aware.
So I want to like look over at Victor and assess, try to lock eyes and assess on whether he thinks like he needs my help or not. See if he wants me to like go attack B to try to potentially release him, or perhaps cast a magic circle that would be able to encompass these 3 demons.
Devils.
What is the magic circle?
They cannot leave it or attack anyone outside of it. The only way to get out is if they try to teleport, and then they have to succeed on a 16 charisma saving throw just for my permission. Teleport
well,
out of my circle.
your dagger is still here, right?
True. So I could cast Magic Circle and bonus action. At this point, I'm probably gonna bring out fucking Tentacool. Bonus
Yeah.
action B.
You can only do one bonus action a turn though, so wouldn't it be pointless to have both of them up?
So,
Well, I mean, I'd get rid of the dagger. I only use the dagger when I feel like Tentacool is not warranted.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, do your circle, and what level spell is your circle? Like,
3rd level. I mean, I'm a warlock, so like I just have.
oh, you get that at a short rest, right?
Yeah.
All
and
right.
I keep forgetting I have an item that I
Yeah.
can use once a long rest to get a slot
So
back too.
do your circle, and then bonus action, flying dagger B.
All right, we'll do that. So I'll do Magic Circle.
Okay.
How do I draw a circle?
I can help draw it. Where you want it to encompass those 3 devils, one
Yeah,
including the
it's-
one in the barrel.
Although, would
Yeah,
you
it's a
be
10 foot
trapped?
radius.
Would you be trapping Volknar in a circle with 3 baddies?
Are you
He
calling
would
Volknar
not.
a demon?
Oh,
No.
okay. I know the specifics.
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
that.
damn.
it's
His fury may be demonic, but like
Okay.
I think Volknar is a pretty stand up dude.
Yeah,
Did you say
it's just
10 foot radius or 5 foot radius?
10 foot radius.
10 foot radius. Yeah, that is.
it traps
possible.
specific
It's just a-
types of enemies, Victor.
What's the so radius is half the circle. What's the full one?
Diameter.
Diameter. 20-foot diameter.
Yeah, you're all good. You've got a 20-foot diameter there.
So I kind of stick my tongue out at that demon bitch's direction just to let her know what's up, and then Tentacool takes an attack on B. With a 22 to hit. And does 5 damage.
Okay. So I have to make a Constitution saving throw for that guy, which will be a come on, big money. Are you fucking
Can
kidding?
he beat a 5?
He can beat a 5. You're
Oh.
still held, Victor.
I tried Vic. And then with my movement, I'll stand up on this thing. Trying to draw the attack of these 4.
Okay. And is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Gotcha. That brings us to this cultist woman here. She is going to. This tiefling will run up and attempt to cast Inflict Wounds upon you. Let's see if we can hit. That would be a night. Oh, what? The image of the die looks like it's a 16, but I guess it's a 6, so that's going to be a miss.
16 probably would have been a miss too.
Well, it would have been a 19 total for her. So,
I think that would have been a miss.
damn. What's your AC?
19.
Equal to or greater than?
Yeah, that's a hit then.
Oh.
If it was.
I mean, just barely.
It doesn't matter though. She misses, but she's quickly running out of spells, so we're in a state of bother. This guy is doing this down here. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay.
Doesn't make us nervous.
Oh yeah, that shouldn't make you nervous at all. It's gonna be fine. And so that's happening there. This guy is sprinting this way. This here. Sorry, I'm just taking care of a few random bits and bobs. that last? Oh yeah, there he is. Here. All right, Volknar, are you ready to take some attacks from this Arenyi?
No, please no.
Well, she makes
Get your
3
shield
attacks. And she looks back over her shoulder and winks at Alistair as she does this.
She can see me.
Let's see.
But she can't attack me because I'm outside the circle, at least.
So
That's what I think.
The first attack comes with her longsword. It is a miss. It's only a 12. The second attack is with the whip. Does a 21 hit?
Unfortunately.
All right. And this is going to be slashing damage by this electric whip. And it is going to do 5 points of damage and then 12 points of electric damage.
Gross.
The whip.
Her third attack is a 15.
Nope.
Okay.
18.
And so you are able to fend off her 2 attacks with the weapons with which you are used to defending, a longsword. But it is the whip that ends up hurting you in this instance. That is her full action. She is going to simply take up into the air and stay within your reach, flying. So she's just airborne, is all. Harry, what would you like to do? Did we lose Harry?
No, I'm right here.
It is your turn.
Harry's going to ice knife B.
Gotcha.
Try to prevent any advance. Let's see. Oh, net 20.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Um,
So
hold on, wait a minute. Oh, does that go on the explosion or the initial hit?
I think it should go on both. Or sorry, it's going to go on the initial hit. So the 2d10 I think is technically correct.
Okay. Because I thought it was supposed to be 2d10 anyway, but that's well, I'm thinking that's the explosion. So the explosion is going to be 3d10?
Nope. So when you upcast it one time,
Yeah.
that was when you got 2d10 I think. So I think it's 2d10 for the critical hit, and then it's just going to be the normal 2d6 for the explosion.
Oh, 2d6. That's right. Okay. All right, that's fine. So 8 damage on the hit.
Okay.
Then 2d6. Oh my god. 2 damage on 2 additional damage.
So this is the Constitution saving throw. He just made it. For the dexterity saving throw, he got pretty high. He got a 20. So he's not going to take that damage. Is there another bad guy there, or is it just me?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. No, that's the only bad guy.
Okay. Then you have a bonus action and movement. What would you like to do?
Bonus action. Oh wait, Victor. I gotta just. I was banking on breaking this concentration. I rolled so low though. Can I charm Victor? Is
You
that a thing?
charm Victor?
I don't think that's necessary. I'm already on your side. I'm paralyzed. Is the
Oh,
problem?
you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
Charm.
I thought it was like a
Okay.
friendly thing, where like you switched you over. All right, no, I guess I'm just gonna stay here. I got nothing else to do. I'll
Okay.
just protect myself when he comes and bashes me.
All right. Let's try to get through this round of combat, and then we'll probably like pause it for the evening to move on. for our next session. But Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair, he's gonna use his full 30 movement to get here. Do I have to roll to get over the barrel or anything?
Is it just? I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be more than 30 feet of movement to get there, because if you either have to like go around, which is gonna be a little bit extra, or to go
Fine.
up and over, you would
I
have
think
to.
it would have been fine if you went the other way.
I can just bonus action dash. If that works.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack B. And would
Alright.
he count as what's it called? Being engaged?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he does count as being engaged. Weirdly enough.
Okay. And I'm not invisible anymore because I've attacked. So let's roll the rapier. Ooh, that's not good.
That is a miss.
Yeah. I use my bonus action, so yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. He is going to attack Victor, and the rules of paralysis are that any attack that hits a creature is automatically a critical hit. So I still have to attack. I still have to roll to attack. I get advantage. 16 does not hit. Let's see. Okay. Hit on the second one. 21. There we go. All right. So he did hit. Crit damage. 5 points of damage, Victor. All right. And as this is happening, another one of these guys rushes into the room. And he sees what's happening with some of his friends. And he runs up to Zusanu and tries to cast Inflict Wounds. 10 does not hit. Spell attack. Victor.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
Wisdom
your wisdom
save,
saving
yeah.
throw.
Get out of it, buddy.
Got a 9.
Not good enough. I'm sorry. Volknar, what would you like to do?
I think I'll move a little closer and take another stab. Actually, and now I'm upset. I got hit by this lightning bolt.
You should
And-
get out of that circle.
What does the circle do?
It protects your life.
It
Yeah.
traps them. Like they can't move outside of the circle.
You can't attack through.
They have disadvantage, I think,
Yeah,
attacking
out of it.
outside the circle.
So maybe like attack then bail out of the circle. But just keep in mind you want to get out of that circle.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, then I won't rage. You got B down there, huh?
Yeah. Be a shame if someone were to, you know.
Do I lose any movement from jumping off this barrel?
No, jumping off of the barrel would not lose movement for
Ooh.
you. You might be strong enough, just a thought, Volknar, to be able to jump from one barrel to the next.
That'd be pretty cinematic.
That would be pretty cinematic. But the question is, do I want to take an advantage roll of a great weapon master attack on B, or do I just want to jump to another barrel and throw a fucking javelin at fucking dumbass bitch over here?
Do as much damage as you can and then get out of there. I guess that it does an opportunity attack.
I don't know if I move. If I get to get an opportunity attack, is this?
But it's way better than her doing like 3 attacks on you on her turn. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, you got to get out of there. So up
You
to
could
you.
disengage, but you wouldn't get an attack action after that.
Could I hit this bitch? Run away?
You
Yeah,
could.
she'll get one.
But
She'll get one attack.
Yeah, she get to swing at you though.
She'll get one swing on you.
Can I do that?
Yeah, totally.
Alright, I'll swing my fucking great axe at this bitch.
All right.
23 to hit,
That is a hit.
14 damage.
14 damage. And again, the axe makes solid contact, digs right into her. You can see that you are hurting her.
Is she bloodied?
Very much no.
Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna jump to the other barrel.
All right. She will take one swing. She's going to miss. Pretty bad roll.
Okay. And then I can throw a javelin at her.
You could if you so wished. Go ahead and make an athletics check just to make sure you're able to do the jump without issue.
15.
No problem. And so you take a swing at her, you dodge her attack, you jump from one barrel to the next, and as you land on the other one, you sort of turn in mid land and you just whip your javelin.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the javelin of lightning with the charge.
Ooh.
All right.
Do I have to call that now, or do I call it after I throw my?
I think you have to call that one now.
So are you like aiming for this guy and hitting like all three? Trying to at least?
I don't know. Well, I rolled in that one, so.
Oh.
Bummer. Does it return to your hand this round? How does that work?
I have no idea how it works.
Let's see. Lightning.
Yeah, do I still have that charger now? I guess that's the big question.
Next time. I think that because it didn't come off, I'm gonna say you still have that charge.
Okay. There's a lot of dudes around. I'm just gonna enter my rage. Fuck it. Why not?
All right, and bonus action rage. Is that your full turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So that happened. Let me just do thing. Get out of here. So that doesn't matter. Cool. All right, so two of these devils are trapped inside this cage, and they are clawing at the cage at this point. There is a third, and he's not able to get around the cage. He's like stuck on the opposite side of it. So he will be over there. The others, however, are going to enter the fray, and this would be F, E, and D. I know it's late. We'll wrap up in just a moment, but we're just gonna have a few attacks on Zusanu first.
You can bring it. I don't think anyone has hit me yet.
All right, so there's gonna be a bite attack, a fork attack. Does the fork attack hit? No. Okay, but that's gonna happen 3 times each. Oh man, these guys are rolling shit. All right, every single attack missed, I believe. Is that the full? And then they will actually fly by, and so they do not provoke attacks of opportunity as this is happening.
Aw.
And so they will begin to fly over into other people's spaces. Probably here, and here, I would say. Go ahead, it is your turn, Zusanu. We'll take your turn, and then I think we'll go back. We'll pause it for the night.
I think I'm like the last one, anyways.
Yep.
Nearly. Yep.
So I will. Well, let's see. Has C or E, have they either of them taken any damage?
C and E have not taken any damage.
Okay. So I will aim for C with a green flame blade shillelagh power staff.
Okay.
And I got a nat 20!
All right, let's see the crit.
Okay. I'll have to, like. Alright, so what is shillelagh? So it would be 2d4 plus 8. Or 2d8 plus 8.
Okay.
And max damage for that.
Whoa.
So 24 damage just for the first part of my 3-part attack.
Okay.
So would I get double damage on the green flame blade and the power staff strike? 'Cause it's just
Yes.
adding damage?
Yes.
Alright, so that's another 2d8. So another 10 damage.
And describe your kill.
So I quack in all of my noble duck fury and slam my my staff that's wreathed in green flames onto his head, like obliterating him in a blast of flame. And then the flames jump over to E and do an additional 2d8 plus 8.
Okay.
So an additional 17 damage to E.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
So yeah, I guess I just like bring the staff down on that dude, and like it's such a giant eruption of fire that it just engulfs all of them and just burns them to a crisp, leaving
Gotcha.
just whatever the party would deem valuable behind.
Gotcha.
And then I guess I would I'd fly over here to stand back to back with Volknar, and I'd have Tentacool attack B. See if we can get Victor out of this daze.
Gotcha.
23 to hit.
That is a hit.
And 5 damage.
Alright. It is not dead. But let's roll that Constitution saving throw.
Man, I didn't even use the third part of my 3-part attack for that damage.
It's going to be an 18 for the Constitution saving throw, so it is still up. We have so
Or Victor.
2 things are happening off screen. And as this is happening and you guys are fighting, you see all of these, crazy battle moments occurring. Everything stops for a moment as you all feel a deep, deep rumble. And from somewhere further in, you hear a roar and a noise. And you hear a deep growl saying, "Feels good to be back on the material plane." And it's this loud voice
Oh, god damn it, it's the devil.
that echoes as this is happening. And this is where we'll end.
Oh no.
Oh, god.
For next time, there are dead bodies everywhere. Devils abound. You guys are in some sort of aqueduct, from what you can tell. Disturbing something.